channel. We're back for yet again another tier list. So for this tier list, we are doing the Pokemon movies tier list. Um, Granted, there's only one of these movies that I haven't seen. Yeah, that I haven't seen, and it's the Power of Us one because I think that's one of the newer ones. Um, but everyone else I have seen. So yeah, let's get right into it. So for the tiers, we only have four. We've got love, like, okay, and not my fave. There's not a lot of movies here, but I do have some strong opinions on them. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So first, we're going to start with Pokemon. These are also very hard to see, so I have to look them up for a minute. Hold on. Pokemon movies in order. Okay. So first, I think that's this is Pokemon, the first movie, Mew versus Mewtwo. On here, it just says the first movie. Of course, I think I'm gonna put this in love just because it's like a very nostalgic, like the first movie that I've seen. Um, First movie I've seen. Of course, there's the disclaimer that I've cried during every one of these movies because how can you not? But yeah. I don't think there's much to say about that. If you haven't seen most of these Pokemon movies, I suggest you go watch them because they're very detailed and very sad, but very good. So, of course, in Mew vs. Mewtwo, it's where, it's the obvious Mew vs. Mewtwo. It has that iconic scene of where Pikachu cries and all of other Pokemon and their clones cry. And because they turned Ash to stone, and yeah, so there's that one. I fucking love it. Pokemon 2000. So I think that's the one with Lugia and the three legendary birds, and I think they all get captured. I think I've only seen this a couple of times, but I don't have much memory of it. So I'm just gonna put it in okay, because I think it's just the one where the birds get caught and get captured, and I think Lugia does something to save them. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen these Pokemon movies, and because I'm afraid to, because I don't want to cry my eyes out. But yeah, we might have to do a refresher course on all of these movies someday, when I can. Next is Pokemon 3, the movie, which has Entei, and it has to do with that little girl who didn't have parents that wished to have parents, and Entei turned out to be her fake parent, and it has to do with unknown or whatever, and her dad got... I guess I could just read the fucking description. Ash and his friends must rescue his mother after she is kidnapped while trying to help a girl whose dream world is turned into a nightmare reality by the mysterious and unstoppable unknown. So I did like that one a lot. I don't think it was one of my favorites, but it was one I really did enjoy. And yeah. So next is Pokemon Forever. Ash Ketchum travels with his pet Pokemon Pikachu and other friends to an island to investigate this especially rare species of Pokemon, Celebi. With help from Diana and her grandmother, Ash managed to capture Celebi and discover that the creature has power to travel through time. I'm biased because I want to put this in not my favorite just because I cried so fucking hard. But I'm just gonna put it in like as well. But yeah. But I cried so fucking hard during that one scene. I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen it, but just go watch it. So next is Pokemon Heroes. Two thieves go to an island to steal a giant jewel that was once used to defend the canal city of Adelmare. So it's got Latios and Latias on it. I think I'm also going to put this one in love because I fucking love Latios and Latias more than anything, but it also made me sob so fucking hard. Next is Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker, and there's no description about it, which is stupid, but it's where it's pretty much where Ash, May, Max, and Brock find Jirachi, who only comes who only wakes up like one every 1,000 years, and Max makes a wish with her or whatever. I'm gonna also put this one in love because I just cried so fucking hard, and I fucking love Jirachi more than anything. Because yeah. So next is Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. During a visit to a high-tech city, Ash, Pikachu, and their friends are forced to battle a deadly Pokemon creature after it crash lands in a meteor. So that one's got also, it's got Max, May, and Brock in it, and their other friend. I forgot their name. But this one goes through all of the forms of Deoxys, which I really do love because Deoxys is also one of my favorites. So I'm gonna also put that one in love. I think most of these are gonna be in loved, if I'm being completely honest with you. I'm gonna actually change this one to no opinion because I just put Pokemon The Power of Us in there because I haven't seen it yet. So I don't have the greatest opinion on it because I haven't seen it. Um, not my fave. There we go. Alright, so next is Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Ash and his friends learn the legend of the Aura Guardian is true when Lucario is awakened and Pikachu disappears. Ash and Lucario set out to find Pikachu in a journey that leads to the mystical tree and the mythical Pokemon Mew. This one I also absolutely fucking adored. Actually, I'm gonna move Jirachi down to... No, actually, that's fine. This one I absolutely also fucking adored, and it made me cry so fucking hard. Just because of the scene where those, like, bacteria fossil monsters dragged everyone down and they send their Pokemon out and they all start crying and Mew comes and like sacrifices himself and Lucario and Mew fucking die in the end. I'm in tears. I'm fucking dead on the inside. But yeah, so there's that one. So next is Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. Ash, Pikachu, and Elizabeth agree to help Jackie, a Pokemon Ranger, to complete his secret mission to deliver a rare Manaphy egg to the Sea Temple of the Ocean Floor. Again, this one is one of my absolute fucking favorites, just because I love Manaphy, but the literal connection between May and Ash in this one, plus Manaphy, I'm just like, I can't. So next would be... Actually, I'm gonna move these two down to like... Because I do love them a lot, but I don't... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Next is Pokemon The Rise of Darkrai. Between them, a Pokemon Palkia and Dialga can warp both space and time. Their epic interdimensional battle spills into the bucolic village of Alamos Town just as youngsters Ash, Brock, and Dawn arrive in town for a Pokemon contest. That one is also a really good one that I absolutely love because it's got the greatest fucking battle between Palkia, Dialga, and Darkrai. And of course, Darkrai goes to save this fucking lady that sings to him because his grandmother did or whatever. So what? Yeah. But that one was also a really good one that I really liked a lot. So hold on, I'm trying to... Destiny, Sword Arc, White. Yeah, that one's on there. Hold on, I'm trying to look it to see if all of them are here. Deontay, Clash, Volcanion, that one. Oh, so we're missing 2 movies on here. Interesting. So that one says Garantina. Hold on, Pokemon movie. So Garantina and the Sky Warrior. Oh yeah. So when scientist Newton Graceland discovers a parallel universe known as the Reverse World, inhabited solely by the Pokemon called Garantina, he plans to harness its power, and though Graceland abandons the idea, his evil assistant Zero secretly plot to capture the Reverse World for himself. In order to stop him, Graceland enlists Pokemon trainers Ash, Dawn, and Brock to help Garantina save the treacherous Zero. So Yeah, I've seen this one I think only like twice too, but this has Shaman in it and she talks and I fucking absolutely love Garantina and Shaman. I think are my two favorite legendaries of the Sinnoh region, including like, Dialga, but I just remember that I fucking loved both of them in that movie. So yeah. And so next would be Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Many thousands of years ago, legendary alpha Pokemon Arceus comes to Earth to reveal the Jewel of Life, which it had lent to a man called Deimos. But Deimos betrayed it, attacking Arceus with a large army of Pokemon. Arceus retaliated and then, thinking he had killed Deimos, went to sleep, but recently awoke and returned to Earth to find the Jewel of Life. So, I don't remember much of this one. I have seen it, but I think I've only seen it once, so I'm gonna just put it in okay because I don't have the strongest opinion of it. Um, but I do think it was still a good movie. So next is Pokemon Zoroark Master of Illusion. In this installment of the popular Pokemon series, Ash and his friends are on the way to the annual World Cup, where the magical creatures battle each other. Arriving in Crown City, the children find the city being attacked by a trio of monsters under the direction of businessman Grings Kodai, who is using the destruction to cover it for his true goal, finding the time-traveling Pokemon Celebi. To save this city, the children must expose Kodai's intention. So this one just mainly has to do with, again, Zoroark and Zorua. I do love fucking Zorua, like, more than anything because it's a cute little fox. But I think again I've also seen it once, so I'm just gonna put it in okay because I think I can't remember what it was exactly about. So we have Pokemon Black and White, which is kind of counterintuitive for both of these movies because Pokemon Black has Reshiram and Pokemon White has Zekrom. I'm also just gonna put this in no opinion and not my favorite because it's the same movie just with the different legendary, and I don't really think it was that great. I do love Victini, but I don't know. So next we have Pokemon the movie Kyurem versus the Swords of Justice. So Ash and his friends are attacked by legendary dragon like Kyurem. To fight it off and help the injured Pokemon, they learn that its way to rescue its friends from Kyurem's icy clutches and help. So this has fuck, I forgot his name. Keldeo? Yeah, so it's got Keldeo, Virizion, Cobalion, and Terrakion. I'm gonna put that one in like because I did love it a lot. I don't think it's like my absolute favorite, but I did love the Swords of Justice. Um, but it was still a very good one too. So next is Genesect and the Legend Awakening. Um, When big trouble threatens a big city, it's up to Ash, Pikachu, and their friends to stop it. A vast Pokemon habitat amid in the hustle and bustle of Pokemon of the big city quickly becomes a problem when a nest threatens the city's power. I want to put this between like and love because I do love Genesect a lot. I'm just going to put it in love because I love Genesect in this one. And Genesect is a cool robotic creature, I think, from like billions of years ago. And it features a shiny Genesect, which is red, but it was still a very good one that I really did adore. So next, it would be Pokemon the movie Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction. So this is takes place in the Kalos universe, and it's got Xerneas and Yveltal and Diancie. This one is Ash Ketchum and his friends in a country called Diamond Domain lies a powerful heart diamond in which serves the kingdom's source of energy and maintained it for centuries. Many car beings live in the Diamond Domain, including their princess, the jewel Pokemon Diancie, who created the heart of the diamond. Diancie is no longer has the power to control the heart diamond, and her country is falling into chaos as a result. So I'm gonna put that one in like because I've only seen it once, but again, there was a very sad fucking twist to it, which made me sob. But actually, I'm gonna put it in okay because I don't think it was my favorite, but again, I did love Yveltal more than anything. But yeah. So next is Pokemon the movie Hoopa and the Clash of Ages. When Ash, Pikachu, and their friends visit a desert city by the sea, they meet a mythical Pokemon, Hoopa, who is able to summon things, including people and the Pokemon, through its magic ring. After a scary incident, they learn the story about a brave hero who stopped a rampage of terrifying Pokemon long ago. Now that Pokemon is in danger and the breaking loose again, can Ash help overcome the darkness within, or a dangerous secret erupt into the clash of legends? So this one I'm also gonna put in okay. It wasn't my favorite because I don't know, just like how it was just wasn't really great. Hoopa's not my favorite, and I don't know, I didn't really like it all that much, but it wasn't terrible. This just had to do with like a lot of possession mainly, and I think Ash turned evil in it. So I don't really have the biggest like opinion because most of these I've seen more than once. Some of these I've only seen once, so I don't have the biggest opinion on it. But whatever. So next is Pokemon the movie, Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel. So Ash meets a mythical Pokemon, Volcanion, when it crashes down from the sky, and a mysterious force binds them two together. Volcanion despises humans and tries to get away, but it's forced to be dragged by Ash along and continue its rescue mission. I'm also going to put this one in okay. It wasn't my favorite. It's got Magearna and Volcanion in it. I don't remember much that happened in this one, but it wasn't terrible. It just, again, wasn't really my favorite. So last but not least, it's been turned into a movie, which is kind of weird and surprising, but it's Pokemon movie I Choose You. It pretty much is just a whole movie about the very first episode of Pokemon, where Ash is 10 and gets Pikachu, and he has to bond with him somehow, and of course Ash or Pikachu hates him, and I think there's more to this that I'm seeing on here. It's like I think there's more to it, but I technically haven't seen it because I just thought it was like the first episode, but it looks like there might be more to it that I'm missing because there's like, yeah, it's got like other Pokemon and shit in it, but I feel like it's still solely based on the first episode of Pokemon when you first watch it. But yeah, anyways, so there is the list for that. If you have a different opinion or different tier list that you would put these on, let me know down below. Let me know what your favorite of these movies are, and I hope you all enjoyed. Everything's down in the description. I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.